Good morning, everyone. I'm here in the garage, and today I'm going with Stephen to visit the Imperial War Museum in Duxford. I think it was called the place. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just getting ready to roll, and as soon as I'm ready, you can come.
I guess you can describe this as my first time day tripping in the UK. Kelly was working in Jälmsjö this day, and I was going for a ride with my buddy Steven. We had agreed to meet up at an apple green petrol station in Braintree, just around the bend from Kelly's.
We can be like with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Be free, be free, be free with me.
So I just realized that I forgot to eat breakfast. I just got myself Subway in the Apple Green petrol station. Apple Green is a good petrol station, really good petrol station. Chicken tikka masala.
Right, I don't know how we're going to navigate.
Well, I have an idea about the navigation actually.
Okay,
You go first,
right.
and I follow. I have the same routes as you have.
Yeah, I just don't know how to use it.
What do you mean you don't know how to use it?
Well, I've put that, let me show you.
So now you would go. What happened there?
So this isn't a ring, is it? It's
Yeah, it is. No, it's not. You know why? Because I thought we see down here along the way. This is the Power Museum, or what's called. And I just thought we do this here, and then when we're on this way here, we see what the time is and what we want to do. If we want to take an extra loop, if you want to turn right here and go home, and I go up, or so. At this point, that ends with the Power Museum, for no other reason than that it was there, really.
After figuring out the navigation to and from Duxford, we steered towards the outskirts of Braintree. To avoid the A120 and M11, we headed north via Church End, Chalford and Weatherfield. Riding these narrow, curvy country lanes is for me absolutely fantastic. Perhaps you might think it's because this environment is new to me, but I don't think that I will ever get enough of it. Our first stop would be Finching Fields, a pretty village Kelly had recommended for us to visit.
This is the place she talked about, yes.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the place she recommended.
Is it?
Kelly, yeah. This is the next waypoint on my route was this exact spot. So we are now crossing paths with
I
ourselves.
bought my 1200 GSA. I bought it here because this isn't too far. Because the dealer I bought it from was in Braintree.
Okay.
And I brought it here for a test ride.
Oh, that's cool. Nice one.
If we can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool little gadget.
This, my friend, is a DJI Pocket, and it has the same camera as the Osmo Action, kind of same quality. This does 4K. It does more than 4K, I think. I use 4K, and it's got the gimbal on it, so
That's
it's
amazing.
yeah.
I haven't got 4K eyes, so it makes no difference to me.
No, exactly. So where are we? What's the name of this place again? Something. It should say on the bus stops, maybe.
Finchfield. Oh,
Fin-
Finchingfield.
Finchingfield. So now we're in Finchingfield, and that's the old church, I suppose.
It's a bit run down, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
They should keep those things up a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, still they've got a bit of a water thing and.
Yeah.
Is that a lot? Looks a bit like a lot. I don't know. Was it a bridge? I can't tell.
Lovely. Do you call those houses cottages when they're sitting like this? I never understood the terminology of.
I think it's one of those things that gets applied when people want to apply it.
Yeah. When they want to put it in their listings.
Yeah.
This is lovely. This is lovely. Look at the little bridge here. Oh, there's a dam. This little bridge. I think I spotted something cool. Down there is like a bridge for the ducks to walk up and down. Very cool place indeed. Stephen found a friend here. Poor guy, he couldn't get his bike started, so we flipped the stop switch, the kill switch, and now it works again.
We continued northwest towards Duxford on the same nice country lanes, passing through beautiful villages. This summer has been the hottest and driest since 1976, and the devastating effect the drought has had on the agriculture landscape was obvious. When we arrived at the Imperial War Museum, I filmed a very cool intro with Stephen explaining where we were. Or so I thought. I was filming this on my brand spanking new Osmo Pocket, and apparently I had not yet learned to make sure I'm filming, not taking stills. So that happened. I took stills. Never mind, I'm sure you can imagine how brilliant Stephen was.
Yeah.
It's a very good parking area.
It is. I haven't really learned how this. I'm learning. Cool. Let's have a go. So we are now boarding a what? What did he call it? He called it the
Hermes? I think it's Hermes.
maybe.
In the old days, it's the 3-star to fly the aircraft.
All right.
So there's a flight engineer, so they used to have captain, co-pilot and flight engineer.
All right. Yeah.
And the flight engineer role is no longer needed because of the computers and stuff. But I don't really know exactly what they did. Back in these days, it would have been called a co-pilot. So the captain has 3 stripes, co-pilot or first officer has 2 stripes, and I think 1 stripe would be really for cabin crew.
Okay.
But no one really knows that.
Very cool indeed.
Please.
Can you put your seat back?
Yeah, can you put your seatbelt on, please?
Right.
We never know when there could be turbulence. It's not.
There is a low speed soon with speed bumps. Right, boarding a Concorde. It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's so small.
This is the graphic equalizer to make the sounds right.
Yeah. You need to have one of those or a muffler. That's a law when you take off. Otherwise, you might disturb the neighbors. That's pretty cool nose cone.
Yeah.
That's the same as the first Swedish jet fighter.
Is that the Viggen or the Draken?
No, that's before even. It was called I can't remember now, but it was nicknamed the flying barrel, because it was like just a barrel with a seat on it and a couple of wings, and it was just sucking air in, and just it was one of the first, I think, one of the first fighter jets in the world. It's Saab, and Saab is actually Svenska Aeroplan Aktiebolaget, so it's Swedish Aeroplane Limited Aktiebolag. So that's the name, abbreviation. It's
They
pretty
went out of
cool.
business because they were too perfectionists. They tried to
Yeah.
make everything too good.
Yeah. It's sad because it was cool company and a cool car.
Yeah.
And here is the Vulcan.
Yeah, you had to stand a long way away to get to see all of it. 'Cause it's so big.
That is the James Bond movie, I can't remember which one now, where they steal the Vulcan and land it on the water.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, they steal a Vulcan and they want the bomb.
Okay.
So they land it on the water and it sinks, and it's with the landing gear out, and it just sits on the bottom like this, and they swim diving around it, taking the bomb out. So tell us, Stephen. This is one of 3 Vs.
Yeah, so the Britain's V-Force, the nuclear deterrent, was carried by the Victor, the Valiant and the Vulcan. And this is a Victor, and most of these were converted into tankers. And there's one here. You go near it.
Talk to him, Stephen.
Oh, he's busy doing stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, this is amazing.
Might talk to his grand crew though.
Yeah. And they are getting ready as well. He's got a Vector rig. Isn't this exciting? There are more planes preparing. Is that the one you were talking about that they did the Spitz training on? The baby blue beige one?
The Harvard. I think it's. I'm not sure. I can't tell if that's a Harvard. There's one at Headcorn, and I know it's the Harvard because someone said that's a Harvard.
And you just take their word for it.
Yeah.
You know, who am I to debate this? That it is a cool one.
I think it might be a Dr. Oh, fuck me. I don't think he's starting it, but...
He's putting it in the right.
Yeah. Okay, now.
So what do you think about the flying fortress, Stephen?
It's terrifying, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
I was thinking, whilst we were riding up, about how much I hate the fact that it's a war museum.
Yeah, I know.
And I was thinking, oh fuck, that's not good to lean on. I was thinking like how you can't really avoid war. You have to like, stop it from happening by being ready to win, and then people don't invade you and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all really very confusing.
War is confusing, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree, yeah. And especially when countries go to war to liberate another country from their dictator or something like this.
Thank God my country's never done that.
Nah, yeah, they wouldn't. No, they would never. No. And or just go down and claim an island outside another continent.
Yeah, will be unthinkable.
Absolutely. Oh, I just felt a little bit of pre-cum. Is that the Mustang?
Yeah, I think it is. There's an A10 there. That's a U2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is amazing.
I think they did a lot of, they took a lot of research data from the U2 that went into the Apollo project.
Yes, yeah, right, yes.
Project. The Iraqi super gun, did you hear about this? This was made in Britain. It was specified as being oil pipeline, but this was actually going to be a gun. And it was the DTI that eventually realised, hang on, this is a bit high spec for an oil pipeline. And it was a barrel of a gun.
This is a barrel of a gun.
Yep. If you were able to definitely oil pipeline, not gun.
Because they can be joined together.
I don't know much about oil pipelines, I don't know much about guns either, but somebody with more information than me said, no, you can't send this, it's a gun.
And here it is. SR-71 is called. Huh? Oh, how much I would pay to sit in that cockpit. There's a bit of backlight in here.
Does it have HDR?
Sorry?
Does the thing have HDR mode on it?
I don't know. I don't know much about it. Still learning. So this here is now outside the road.
I'd say so, yeah.
So here we can touch it.
Guess people do.
It feels light. It feels like you could pick it up and lift
I
it.
think it's made from titanium.
Yeah. And
the fuel tanks leaked when it was at
when it was
regular
parked.
temperature.
Yeah. That is one hell of an engine. Boom. This place is just absolutely amazing, and I'm going to convince Stephen to come back here, and I don't think it will be difficult at all.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you didn't, please share it with someone that might. If you want to join the Around on a Bike community and get early access to videos like this, exclusive access to my members only videos, postcards from my trips, and your name in the end credit, Just click on the join button underneath this video or follow the link to my Patreon page in the description.